In a world that's changing at breakneck speed, from technology and politics to moral values, modern humans are constantly searching for a place of refuge, not a physical one, but a place of inner peace. Amidst all this chaos, Stoic philosophy, once thought to be ancient and dry, has unexpectedly become a spiritual compass for millions. The Daily Stoic, written by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman, is more than just a collection of classical quotes from philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. It is a meditation calendar, a minimalist yet profound guide to living, offering one practical Stoic insight each day that can be immediately applied to daily life. But more importantly, it answers a vital question. What is the one thing that will never change, even when everything else does? The book is divided into 366 lessons, one for each day of the year, including leap years. Each entry begins with a short quote from the ancient Stoics, followed by the author's interpretation, helping readers understand and apply the wisdom immediately. But beyond the daily reflections, the Daily Stoic is built on three foundational pillars of Stoicism: perception, action, and will. Perception, knowing what is within your control. Stoicism begins with a simple but powerful truth. Some things are within our control and some things are not. Much of our suffering, anxiety, disappointment, anger comes from forgetting this boundary. In the early part of the year, the book emphasizes this distinction between the internal and the external. You cannot control the stock market, other people's moods, or tomorrow's weather, but you can always control your reactions, your mindset, and your choices. Ryan Holiday doesn't just repeat Epictetus's words. He brings them to life through modern-day scenarios: a harsh email, someone run a red light, or a presentation that doesn't go as planned. These aren't just annoyances. They're opportunities to practice self-control. Wisdom isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing what's worth your concern. Action, living by virtue, not by emotion. Once you've understood what's within your control, the next step is action. For a Stoic, action does not arise from impulse or emotion, but from virtue. What's remarkable is that Stoic philosophers didn't care about flashy success or public praise. They asked one simple question: is what I'm doing right? They believe that living ethically, with integrity, courage, moderation, and justice, is the shortest path to inner peace. Each lesson in this section serves as a wake-up call. Are you doing the right thing even when no one is watching? Do you dare to tell the truth even when it puts you at a disadvantage? Do you have the courage to live by your principles, even if others mock you? The examples are refreshingly practical. Choosing to say thank you when rejected, apologizing when you're wrong, or simply being patient for 5 more minutes when your train is late. Small actions done consistently are what build a resilient person. Well, standing strong in the face of adversity. The final section, perhaps the deepest of all, is about cultivating willpower. Because even when we have the right knowledge and take the right actions, life will still test us, with illness, loss, betrayal, or nameless injustice. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who wielded both sword and pen, once wrote, "Love your fate, amor fati," not because he naively believed in destiny, but because he understood that how we embrace adversity determines the quality of our life. The authors invite us to see life as a gym. Each hardship is a weight, each loss a test of endurance. Willpower, like muscle, only grows when it's challenged. And if we can see adversity as an opportunity, not an enemy, we stop being victims and become the architects of our own inner strength. The Daily Stoic is not a book to read once and shelve. It's more like a quiet but wise companion, one that sits beside you each morning, gently reminding you of the basic truths we often forget. You can't control external events, but you can control yourself. You can't avoid adversity, but you can grow because of it. In today's noisy world, where everyone seems to be shouting to prove themselves, Stoicism invites us to do the opposite, to quietly observe, think deeply, act with kindness, and accept reality as it is. Not because we are weak, but because we understand that real strength lies not in resistance, but in resilience. And perhaps the answer to that great question, what will never change, is this: the power of living ethically, the discipline of self-mastery, and the gratitude for everything that comes our way. That is the compass the Daily Stoic seeks to hand down, whether you live in ancient Rome or in the digital age. You don't have to be a philosopher to live stoically. You just need to begin with 1 page a day. Read it, reflect on it, and apply one small idea. Gradually, calm will replace impulsiveness. Faith will overcome worry. And you'll realize that you don't have to change the world, just yourself. Start today. Open a random page in the Daily Stoic and step into a journey of lasting transformation from the inside out.